Namaste to one and all. Welcome to my channel. Today we can have a glance at the total number of countries and territories in the world. Why today I have taken this topic? Because when we go through the project impact of COVID-19 on the world, we can see that COVID has affected about 213 countries and territories. 213 countries. So of course we are having a curiosity to know the total number of countries and the territories in the world. According to UNO, there are 193 member countries. 193 member countries of the United Nations. And two countries are also added. They are the observing members. Which are the observing members? There is one is the Holy City representing the Vatican City, and another one is Palestine. So total 195 countries. But we have already seen that when we talk about the Olympic nations, there are 206 nations are there. When we talk about the FIFA Soccer Cup, there are 211 countries are there. So what is the other? How the number is increasing? So here we have to take into account several other aspects also. So when we say about a country, we can say that they are as states also we used to say. When we say about a state or a nation, there are four things we needed. One is land, then another is population, then the government and authority and sovereignty. Then only we can say one country as a country or a nation or a state. So that together we can take as a sovereign state. But we can see that some countries are partially recognized. Partially recognized means that they are dominated by or they are controlled by some other countries. For example, Taiwan. That is, Taiwan is having a claim by China. China claims on Taiwan, and Kosovo, that is claimed by Serbia. So they are only the partial recognized countries. And there are some other categories also, that is inhabited dependent territories. Inhabited dependent territories, about 45 inhabited territories are there, but they are dependent territories. Some examples also I have written here. Puerto Rico, it is famous for the athletes, you know that the Puerto Rico, that is controlled by USA. And Bermuda, that is Bermuda, it is controlled by UK. And Cook Islands, it is controlled by the New Zealand. And Aruba, it is controlled by the Netherlands, like that. So they are controlled by several other states. And Bermuda also, we are so familiar with the Bermuda Triangle. Bermuda is in the North Atlantic Ocean, and Bermuda Triangle is nearby the USA, and that is nearby the Caribbean Sea. That is in that triangle we can see that that is Bermuda. Then this way the triangle comes on the western part of the Atlantic Ocean. How this triangle, here we can see the Bermuda, which is controlled by the UK, and here it is Miami, that is Miami, it is in Florida, that is part of USA, and here it is Puerto Rico, that is these three, that is it is here we can see the Caribbean islands, that is in the Caribbean Sea, in the Mexican Gulf of Mexico nearby. There you can see that aircrafts and the ships used to disappear because of some mysterious stories we heard about it, and that happens. So most often those who are moving from Africa or Europe, that we that they're crossing that way and they are moving to the moving to the USA or Mexico, other countries. Most often the air routes are like that. So this is the Bermuda Triangle. So I am talking about Bermuda. It is controlled by UK, and Puerto Rico by USA, and Cook Islands by the New Zealand. What is the importance of New Zealand? New Zealand, that is the next to the Australia, that is a peripheral country that is far away from the mainland. So New Zealand and Aruba. Aruba is in, we can see that in South America, the top northern portion, that is Aruba, that is controlled by the Netherlands. And next we can see the uninhabited territories. There are 6 uninhabited, not only 6, you know that, main countries having some economic activities, maybe that reason they are known as uninhabited territories are also 6, and Antarctica 1. And here we can see FIFA National Association, there are 211 countries are there, and Olympic nations, there are 206 Olympic nations are there. And now we can see that regarding the entities of the total number of countries and the territories in the world, we can see 214. 9 we can take into account. What is the reason? Because the international organizations for standardization of the product, we have the ISI mark, or now it is BIS mark, Bureau of Indian Standards, instead of Indian Standard Institute, you can see that it is BIS we are having. So international organizations for standardization, there are, that is known as ISO 3166-1. This is the mark we used to have. And 3166 ISO, that is, it is representing that we can say the IN represent India, D represent Germany, JP represent Japan, CN represent China, PK represent Pakistan, like that it goes. So that is 2-digit or the 3 digits are there, 3-digit according to the subdivisions of the territories that we are, their country codes are using. Country codes or the numerical codes are the India's numerical code is 356 is India's numerical code. So the well-known country codes, ISO standard list, even if we say ISO standard lists, it is the International Organizations for Standardization. International Organizations for Standardization, we call it ISO 3166. There is 249 countries and territories are there in the world, 249. So it shows that there are 249 countries or territories which are recognized by international organizations. I hope you, at least you understand about the total world territories, inhabited, uninhabited, or the countries under UNO. And further this leads to how many countries have affected, territories have affected the COVID-19, that is 213. So we will go in detail regarding how it has affected, how it is spreading, what is the reason, like that. Thank you.